Hello there, my beautiful Cancer friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. All right, everyone, the energy has just shifted and something really big is coming in for all of us. Now, some of you have been feeling the shift for a little while, and you may have experienced something that felt like a breakthrough recently. And this is through some of the changes that are taking place. Some of you might be finding yourself stepping out of your comfort zone, maybe deciding that this is not the life that you want to live, so you're creating the change that you desire, stepping into your power as a leader and an authority of your life as well. Big energies coming in. So I wanted to see what Spirit wanted to share with you as you are navigating through this. So I pulled some cards in my morning meditation, and we're going to get into seeing what it is that Spirit wants to share with you today. All right, Cancer, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. Let's see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you with this big energy that is coming in. So we're going to start with a surrender card. What is it that you can surrender at this time in order to create room for this new energy coming in? Surrender your ego. Look at that. Spirit is calling you to surrender your ego. So the message is cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. So once again, Cancer, cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. So look at that. Now, this energy of ego might be someone else's ego around you. It just lets you know that energy is around. And perhaps there is something that Spirit is reflecting to you through someone else's ego. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So we are getting here 4 of Wands. Celebration, joy, happiness, community, connectedness. This is all the energy that is surrounding you, and Spirit is wanting you to embrace this in your life. Follow the things that bring you joy and excitement. Okay, so I do feel that you're meant to celebrate life right now. So 4 of Wands, we have Ace of Pentacles. So we have a new opportunity, a seed that you are meant to plant and tend to. And whatever this is, it is big, everyone. Like, look at how big this coin is. Some of you might be finding that your income is increasing, or you're receiving money energy in some way, like the beginning of something. Okay, so it's a new energy coming into your life. This is the Ace of Pentacles. You're beginning somewhere, and we have the Magician card, also the number 1 in the Major Arcana deck. So I feel that you are meant to step into your authority as the leader of your life, as the authority. You are not here to compare or compete with anyone. You are here to rule your reality. Right now, whatever is happening in your life experience, Cancer, is bringing you back to yourself as a co-creator of your life. Okay, so you're meant to actually sprinkle the world with your magic. You are meant to co-create with Spirit your desired reality. Now, the Magician card is a Major Arcana card, and this energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it tends to be in the background. And because this energy is in the background, some of you are going to feel it intensely, while others you feel it subtly. Okay, and I also want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. Okay, that's my favorite part, is when you share with me how these cards connect to the things that are happening in your life, how their energies connect with you. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. This is where things start to come together, right? 4 of Wands. the energy of manifestation. This is what is happening here. You are manifesting the joy and excitement you desire to experience in your life, right? You're recognizing this joy and this excitement, this happiness. You are following it. You're connecting with your heart's energy, and everything that is in alignment to you and your heart is what's coming through. And I feel you're recognizing it. And this is the most important part. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm having trouble talking here today. Almost feels like there's choppy energy coming through. So perhaps some of you are feeling choppy energy. So I'm just going to slow down here a little bit and speak. What I feel is happening is you're an incredibly powerful manifester, Cancer. And right now there are energies in the world, especially this big wave of energy, which I feel is not attached to planetary alignments, but more so the sun. Okay, so the sun's energy is coming in and it's bringing in light, little sprinkles of light. And because you're focusing on this light, you're able to see some of the things that you weren't able to see before. And this is you waking up every single day and choosing happiness, choosing love, and emitting that kind of energy out there. And when you're vibrating at this level, you start to experience the same energy being reflected to you. This is where Spirit is also wanting you to ground yourself in this stable, positive, abundant frequency, to root yourself in it. What does that look like for you on a day-to-day, scale? So in my own life, I create my energy, right? I wake up every day choosing to be in a positive energy no matter what is happening, right? That's a choice that we get to make. We get to choose how we want to show up in our reality, no matter what is going on. Okay, so first off, they want to ask you, how are you showing up in your day-to-day life? What kind of energy are you vibrating in the world, right? Because that's the energy that you're going to see reflected to you. If there's any kind of blockages, Spirit is letting me know that maybe there's some sort of a blockage here. Perhaps you're not in this energy where you're finding yourself manifesting and actually living in the experience of joy and happiness. Once again, Spirit is calling you to cultivate this in your life, to look for it, because it's definitely there. What happens is sometimes we choose a perspective or look through a certain lens that doesn't allow us to see something that's in front of us. So we have to shift the lens, tune into a different frequency, and then that will show us what it is that we're desiring to see. And it's through you emitting that energy that is where the shift, and that is where the lens kind of mindset plays in, right? So I don't know if any of you have been invited to something recently. I feel this is something that is exciting. This could be a wedding. This could be a birthday. This could be some sort of a goal or milestone reached. I feel some of you may be experiencing parties that might have to do with anniversaries of some sort, like couples anniversaries, business anniversaries, or something else. And I'm seeing some of you, I don't know if you're racing, like you're in some sort of a marathon. I'm seeing celebration around someone that was trying to reach a goal, and they're showing me people that are running in a marathon. So I see this going really well, and just the fact that you showed up for that experience and did this thing in itself is a celebration. And I feel it's just more than just a marathon. It's lots of different things, right? We all live different life experiences. So there's moments in our lives that we get to choose to celebrate, and Spirit is wanting you to celebrate your small wins, right? Not to take life too seriously, and enjoy what it is that you're creating in your life. And even create joy within chaos. You have the ability to do that and actually experience joy within the chaos. That's how we start to change the chaos, by showing up in the energy of light within that chaos, right? So yeah, I feel this is what's happening. I don't know if any of you have caught a bouquet from a bride. That's coming in as a confirmation. It could have been any time in your life, but that was a sign of really good luck and abundance and love to come ahead. Okay, so Spirit might be taking you back to your wedding. I don't know if any of you have recently been watching your wedding videos or someone else's wedding videos. Maybe you edit wedding videos, or you saw a commercial about weddings or something like that, but that's coming in as a big sign of this energy in your life right now. Okay, so that is the Four of Wands. It's really grounding your energy as well and keeping your energetic space clear of any kind of intruders. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is something tangible that is showing up in your life. This is something through your actions that you are creating. It's also an opportunity for some of you, an opportunity that is clear as day. Some of you are definitely going to recognize it, especially those of you that are here in this reading, in the sacred space here. Spirit is letting you know that you're exactly where you need to be in your life right now as you are experiencing this message. Okay, there's an opportunity here, whether it's come in or not, it's definitely there. You are meant to recognize it. So they want you to ground your energy and vibrate in the energy of love, the energy of kindness, compassion, and happiness, and emit that in the world. Once you start to do that, you're going to clear the energies that are not in alignment with the Ace of Pentacles, and you're going to see this coming through. Okay, and you're meant to plant this. You're also meant to understand what this is, like really get a deeper understanding by doing your research and knowing what it's going to take to make this happen and start making those necessary plans and preparations. And when you're ready to plant the seed, you have everything that you need in order to co-create. This is the energy of the magician. These two are working together, right? So it's like a scientist who's experimenting, trying to create this magical potion. And this scientist, this magician, has to work really hard. And there's a lot of times that the potion might not work, right? They got to go through their trials and tribulations. I feel this is the same kind of energy coming in. It's like you're creating this perfect potion for something. And maybe you are literally actually mixing things and creating some sort of a product to share with others in the world. This could be essential oils. This could be you putting together candles, right? You're putting something together and then you're sharing it with others, right? And yeah, I'm seeing the beginning stages of this, or an energy that is going to shift, that is going to allow this to grow. You're going to see the seed sprouting and understanding how much water it needs, what kind of sunlight it needs, what kind of soil it needs, how much nurture and care you have to put into it. It's going to need your attention. Are you ready to give that attention here? And if you feel that you don't have enough energy, where in your life are you wasting energy that you can allot to this, right? So I feel this is where Spirit is calling you to take a tally of your own energy, because there's new energy coming in, which is going to require a little bit more extra attention and care. And when you're putting that extra attention and care to this, with good balance, you want to make sure that you are balanced in life. You don't want to give this so much that you deplete other areas of your life, throwing you completely off balance. So this is where you come in centered and grounded, understanding the bigger picture around you and what you bring to the table. There's definitely going to be like an energy exchange here with this. I'm getting excited. It feels very exciting. So I feel my energy wants to come out. A lot of words, a lot of fast-paced energy. So you know what? I feel things are happening fast for you, or Cancer, you are trying to make things happen fast. There's an opportunity and divine timing is at play with this. So you can't force it, you can't rush it, and you can't try to control it. What they want you to do is take the seed with a lot of love, right? Place an intention behind it. Like, what are you intending to create with this? Once you have that intention very clear, every day show up with intention and nurture the seed. And, you know, repetitive consistency, all of this, showing up every single day for as long as you need to until it sprouts, right? So I don't know, any of you have started a YouTube channel. Maybe you've been putting up videos and you're not seeing growth, or you have a business, a product that you're trying to sell and you're not finding it going the way that you would like. I feel this is where Spirit wants you to try different things. Start from scratch, start all over. Don't be afraid to do that. Do it as many times as you need to until something works for you. And if you find that this energy is depleting you, they're also saying not to continue with, it's like beating a dead horse, right? So you don't want to continue on that. And I feel that you're going to know this. The minute you feel that, that is your knowing that you're meant to move on from this onto something else, because there's another opportunity there waiting for you. There are tons of opportunities. There's so many, everyone, and I feel sometimes we feel like there aren't enough, but there are so many pathways that are available for you to get to where you want to go. They all lead to the same place. They're just different experiences, right? So Spirit is wanting you to choose, what feels right for you. What is calling you towards it? What is pulling you towards it? What feels good for you? That is what you're meant to do. Don't worry about what other people are saying. You take care of your own energy. Stay in your own energetic lane. Don't let a lot, I'm getting a lot of don'ts here. There's like a don't this, don't that, don't this. And that's not what it's about. It's about you understanding what you want to invite into your energetic space and what you don't want to, what interferes with your vibration and frequency. You're the only one that knows what that is. No one else can tell you that. And then it's standing in that power as the authority and the co-creator of that reality, right? So when you have a thought, an idea, some sort of something that inspires you, this comes through our mind. Sometimes we don't even know where we get ideas. It's just like off the top of our head. These come to you because you are the one that is capable of creating them. They wouldn't have come to you if that wasn't possible. And it doesn't matter if it's a wild desire or idea. It came to you because you are someone who is very capable of making it happen. No matter what trials and tribulations you have to go through, you are going to go through them and you're going to make them happen. You are basically, with that thought, that idea, connecting to a timeline that exists for you. Okay, so I just want you to remember that. This is what I believe. You might not believe this, and that is okay. We all have our own perspective. I feel that anytime something comes to mind, there's a reason and a purpose. It's a reminder that there is a timeline, a place in the world where this existed, right? For me, for you. So yeah, that's what I believe. And Spirit is actually calling you to gather the ingredients for this seed, for this life you're wanting to create. Know that Spirit is your co-creating partner, so you're definitely going to have support through the universe. You actually do. And this is where the really big energy is coming in, is through you. You are what's coming into your life. Okay, so this is what Spirit is saying. You are what's coming into your life. It's the way that you're going to wield your power, your energy, your wisdom, how you're going to share that with the world, and in what kind of energy are you going to show up and share that energy, right? So it's really powerful what's going on for some of you. You're going to have to share with me how this energy is showing up for you in your life in the comment section below. So I'm seeing some of you standing in power, creating some healthy boundaries, clearing some of the toxic energies that are in alignment with you out of your energetic space, a major clearing house. And then what I'm seeing is you working on cultivating the right kind of energies, like an experiment, like some sort of a potion that you're making for yourself. And this is what life is. I always have found in my own life, I feel like I am the magician. Like I have to try different things, experience different people, eat different things and see what works for me. And if something doesn't work, my body will communicate and tell me, and I can change that and readjust the formula to the right, experience I want to have, right? So yeah, this is what's coming through for you, and everything is going to fall into place once you step into the shoes of the authority of your life, as the leader of your life, and not allow fear or any kind of external energies to knock you off your path, off your vibration. And right now, I feel that there's something that is happening in your life, something really big, and maybe you haven't been talking about it. But there's something here, and I feel you're really proud of this. You're really in a really good vibration with this, and this is about to explode for you. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I feel you have already chosen to say yes to this. It's really, really interesting, and I feel that communication or whatever information that you need is coming in a little bit choppy. I feel a bit choppy here. And I feel the choppiness comes in waves, right? So don't allow that to create any kind of fear or doubt within you. Whenever we have a disconnect from Spirit, or it feels like Spirit is not communicating to us, I always take this as Spirit wanting us to trust ourselves. So trust yourself when you feel that you are disconnected or not feeling like you're communicating with spirit or seeing signs around you. Trust yourself and your intuition. Listen to those gut feelings. Okay, your body is communicating to you. So listen to your body. It's going to let you know if you're in alignment with something or not. And I feel this could be something that you are eating right now. I'm seeing someone eating something, and I feel this has to do with like processed foods or too much sugar. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any kind of medical advice here, everyone. I'm just reading the energies of the cards. If you are feeling some sort of physical ailment, something going on with your health, please go see a medical professional and rule out something, okay, if it's there. This is an energy, I just feel it has to do with the consumption of some sort of a food, and it's not in alignment with your body. So you might want to just get that looked at, maybe see a doctor, a naturopath, maybe a homeopathic doctor. Like, look at all the alternatives that you have here, because I feel there's an ingredient. It just feels like there's an ingredient that is off. So you can either replace it or take it out altogether. Okay, this is what's coming through. So yeah, that is the Magician card. You have the power to create anything you desire, and you have an opportunity to follow that joy and passion, to follow your heart, see what makes your heart sing, and then follow that path and see where it takes you. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is pull you a bonus card from the Spirit Animals Oracle deck. This is an animal guide for you today. This is the card deck that Spirit called me to use in your reading today. So we're going to see which animal guide you receive. Some of you might have already seen this animal, and that's just a confirmation. And anytime you do see this animal, remember the message of this card. So we're getting Hawk Spirit. Have any of you seen a hawk? This is a confirmation. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. And I have a feeling you're going to see one. You might hear the word hawk. You might see it on a picture on the internet or someone talking about a hawk. That's coming in. So let Spirit be your guide. Let Spirit be your guide, and the number 32. So you might be seeing the number 32. That's also a confirmation for you. And I'm getting 32 days around the message of this card. So your oracle message is flying high above the landscape. The hawk sees both the big picture and the small details, observes the rain and the pond as well as the cloud, and doesn't miss anything. When Hawk Spirit arrives, you are called to pay close attention to messages from Spirit that can appear anywhere in any form. Listen to your intuition and keep your eyes open for synchronicities, the meaningful coincidences. Hawk Spirit asks you not to dismiss the signs that Spirit is sending to guide you. Lately, have you been hearing the same word or song, or coming across the same symbol here or there, and in the strangest places even? Perhaps you hear a song on the radio with just the right lyric pertaining to your query or question that you have, right? So, or you begin to notice uncanny billboards, license plates, or other places where repetitive numbers or words show up for you to notice, right? Pay attention to the animals that appear for you. Connect with their symbolism. Spirit wants you to communicate and reach out again and again. When Hawk Spirit appears, it is a sign to listen. So wanting to see signs, you don't want to do this obsessively. You don't want to obsess over that. Instead, you want to be in this present moment, disconnect from stress and worry or things that are taking you away from you actually experiencing where you are and what you're seeing and what you're feeling, right? So protection message here for you is, are you noticing red flags? Saying to yourself, oh, what pretty flags, and giving them no more thought. Hawk Spirit has arrived to tell you to stop and listen to the messages from Spirit. Take the time to observe the patterns you are seeing and do not dismiss your intuition, even if the messages you receive are not supported by evidence in the physical world. If it feels illogical to listen right now, listen anyways. Sometimes you might want certain signs and messages to mean what you want them to mean, interpreting through the lens of wishful thinking, a projection of your desire to see things a certain way. Of course, when you do that, you rarely find yourself where you want to be. So take heart. Spirit loves you so much and does not want you to get hurt, but to align you with Spirit's plan for your highest good. Listen and follow the signs, and check your motives when you're being selective with your hearing. Okay, so that is the energy of Hawk Spirit for you. So let's go ahead and pull an angel number. Some of you are already seeing this angel number. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance. And if you do see this number, remember the message of this card. Okay, so we are getting 3939, trust and release. Trust and release. So it's time for you to start letting go of baggage. What no longer serves you does not belong in your life, so you must let it go. Embrace the new. They really want you to embrace the new. Open yourself up to new experiences in your life. If fear gets in the way, chuck it in the backseat of your card. Fear doesn't have to override your experience of life. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video today, you're also going to enjoy some of these videos I've posted here for you. So I do feel there are messages that Spirit is wanting to relay to you. And if you choose to, these definitely are going to have something that you're going to be able to carry forward with you. So enjoy.